There's only one movie this summer, right? You know what I'm saying?
So something like a group chat movie, a movie for your group chat.
Yeah, like a small group of people. So we try to make this thing where there's never a single player mode. We don't actually. I mean, I sometimes borrow terms from gaming, but I don't really. I'm not really super deep in the gaming space, but there are obviously parallels, right?
Right.
But this is always intended to be the multiplayer, multi-viewer. But I don't think we get large audiences seeing the same thing at this, at the same time. The way everyone saw blockbusters, no more Batman.
So
I think
this is one of the reasons why, going to your earlier point about maybe, well, I might be putting words in your mouth, but almost like a new medium or that we have, and that it doesn't necessarily completely replace. Just film comes out. So the example, I think I've given you this example before, and I want maybe your, if not, I'd love your take on it. I've pointed this out. Okay, film comes as a technology, and we had theater, right? Film comes, and suddenly we can scale to the demand that's actually there, right? There was a supply problem. There's only so many good actors. There's only so many places to go to see the theater. One of the things that film did is it helped solve that supply problem. But in the process, you do get something new. Theater doesn't go away. It's still something, but film, to your point, is different. And I wonder if what we're doing is taking a similar type of entertainment, whether it's improvisation, you mentioned live music, these kind of Dungeons and Dragons, or these improvisational experiences that tend to be more participatory. And becomes all the humans need to be involved at this. There's a supply problem, right? There's only so many great immersive theater things. It's really hard to get a great dungeon master kind of thing, right? It's a supply problem. And this technology can help us scale to meet the demand. And we kind of create almost a new medium. Doesn't necessarily mean that, there'll never be D&D again, or there'll never be improv again. But we kind of create this new medium as we blend these things. So that's the way I've tended to think about it, that it's not that one, there's an economic issue here, right? We're actually scaling something that does that. My argument being that there is more demand than there is supply for this type of entertainment, but also that it creates something slightly different that sits beside. There probably will, I would argue, there will still be a summer blockbuster. This doesn't necessarily replace it, but it's different. It sits in beside it in the way that Broadway sits beside what we have in Hollywood.